thank you so much for welcoming the press after such a long time.
It's really a long time. I do appreciate. Thank you very much.
But then we need to understand the story of the art door and also your artistic journey. Can you take me through?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
let's start with this one.
Okay.
What is the story behind this one? It's so big.
So this one I'm talking about the music of the forest.
Yes.
The music of the forest, like you see this kind of a piano here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You see this?
Yes.
And also you have some writings of the kids, you know, some write-ups here.
Yeah.
You know, like playing the music of hope.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that things are coming back. You know, you have this artistic trees here that shows our colors of Boya.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what we enjoy much is playing, you know, storytelling, you know, talk our little discussions that they call like Pidgin Kongosa.
Yes.
Yeah, but positive Kongosa, not negative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that is the concept of this one. And this lines here is kind of the uniting us, our ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Staying on your square box.
Yes.
Yeah. Trying to keep yours, but learn from another box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stay within what you know, but seek to learn more.
Yeah.
I'm really curious. I've always wanted to find this out while we get to the next artwork. Is how do you get inspired to create a piece? What inspires you? What do you look for to get inspiration?
Okay, my inspiration comes from the environment. You see, we have at maybe the third floor of my house.
Yes.
What I appreciate is nature and also the smiles of people.
Mm-hmm.
And when I watch also a lot of informations, then I read, and the children that plays around me, you know, that is where I tap my inspiration to leave something that will reflect them and kind of a legacy.
Yes.
And also another inspiration comes from my mindset,
which is
struggling not to be hurt. Although there are negative things, but I need to keep
positivity in you.
Positivity in me, because it's like a race.
Yes.
You know, I need to run, rest a little bit, then I take off. Yeah. So
and you know, you can only give what you have.
Yeah.
So you must keep positivity in you for you to be able to express it when you're painting.
Express it, then you help other people. Positive mind of thinking. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is where my inspirations come from.
See, my eyes are going there because this one I need to know the story.
Yeah.
Because you know what? When you look at it at first glance, it looks so simple.
Yeah.
But you spent over 2 decades doing it.
Yeah. It's something that is coming out from it. So I'm trying to talk the mindset of where we are found in Boya.
Yes.
You know, I think this crisis have made the Southwesterners and the Northwesterners to be creative in all domain.
Yes.
In all domain. I challenge everybody who says no, you know, but I've seen something that have changed in our mindsets.
Yes.
Formerly, we relaxed. Parents who could not pray for their children are able to pray for their children.
Yeah.
There were marriages that were, you know, breaking, scattered, you know, many years. But because of the crisis, husbands and wives stayed together.
Yeah.
You know, to blow like this flame, you know, that we need to reveal, we need to grow. You know,
and you know, when difficulties come, that's when you understand that the thing that you used to see as very hard was much easier, and you get to cherish it even more. But I'm quizzed to find out why it would take so long to put an art piece that looks so simple at the same time.
No, first is the concept.
Yes.
First is the concept, second is the vision, and third is the technique. And that is why it took me a lot of time and to use a material that is not common. You know, like other artists would like to paint on canvas, but they decided to use the plywood, and to use pastel on top of plywood is very, very difficult. I did a lot of research, you know, to get onto it. And here I did this piece with my wife. With my wife.
Okay.
This.
How did you do it? Did she contribute to it, or did she inspire you?
She did this once.
Yeah.
She did this one when I was out of the country. Because I said, oh dear, you cannot paint, you cannot draw. So while coming back, she did something.
Yeah.
I said, okay, I really love what you like. So I chopped just one part that I really appreciated. You know, this form here. Because she was like taking care of the kids. I was not there. So mounting all this together to a face.
Yes.
Yeah. Shows that we have one face, but different activities.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How can we Cameroonians appreciate art better? Because I don't think we do enough.
I think when I started, we just had about maybe 5% of Cameroonians who were appreciating us.
Yes.
But today, we have 75% of Cameroonians who do appreciate and buy. The social media communication, those who go to museums, those who travel and come and share this with their family members, you know. So there's a lot of, you know, change on the mindset of Cameroonians to have students that come from the Dickinson College, Edmond Community College, and Carting College. So they come here about 200, 100. What I teach them is not different from what they teach them. I'm called Max Lyonga. For example, you are called patient.
Yes.
So how can you not try to develop an arts called patient? Maybe it's the way you dress, maybe you smile,
Yes.
your appearance, your decorations in the house. They will play with those colors and you create your own brand. Using the colors that you want to use.
Yeah.
Maybe you like to use fabrics, maybe you want to use heavy colors on the different dimensions of it. So then now you know how to, you know, become a good painter.
And renew yourself every time.
Renew yourself each time, because those beginning, the things that I've told you at the beginning will be like your
Foundation.
Yes. That takes you how to lay your blocks, how to roof your house and all this stuff.
And once it's solid,
Yeah, once
you'll
it's
always be
solid,
able to
yeah,
change the designs above.
and now-
How did you start? I want that story of how you knew that, I can do it.
How did I start? Because I had the papers, I did not have brushes. I took waver sticks,
Yes.
smashed them, tied them with foam. Then I did my painting with it. And that is how I started doing it in my own small corner. But at the end, I had these people who came in my life who brought brushes. I can know a brush, I can know acrylic and all this stuff.
And who are these people?
These people are German friends
Okay.
who came from Germany, and they saw what I was doing. They
Yeah.
wanted to encourage me. They said, how much? I said 2,500 for a painting.
Francs, 2,500 francs.
And they
Yes.
gave me 4,000 Deutschmark, which is about 2 million something.
Wow.
And they took me to Allianz, introduced me to the director, and the director looked for people who could help me and all. Then I fell one day with the promoter called Jean-Alien Dorier, who bought the house and said, you can stay there, make your life. And so this one is
Okay. Yes, I can see it's the pot I was cooking my kwakoko the other day.
you can, you see, you remove it like this, you know, you see it freely.
Okay.
So this one I call it the crying pots.
Yes. Why do you call it a crying pot?
The crying pot is like, what do I mean? You can be educated, you cannot be educated. But the world of today, the global world today is everybody have to contribute.
Yeah.
Everybody have to contribute. So if you don't contribute, it's like this pot cannot prepare anything. My pot cannot prepare anything. But I can learn from you to prepare something to give to other people.
You have traveled around the world. You've represented your arts in different places, appreciated by so many people. Well, which is that one moment that has stayed with you?
I think this is when I went to Belgium, you know. I was received by the Queen's daughter, Astrid, with a bunch of all the ministers.
Wow.
Yeah. Me, a small young Bakri man coming from Cameroon, see myself among all those people. They humbled themselves right down and accepted me like their son, because I work with stray kids here in Cameroon, the Millennium Development Goals. So there were 8 of these kids that painted with me. I took their works there.
Yeah.
And 7 did not understand the vision of it, but 2 of them understood.
Yes.
One is a military now.
Wow.
And the mother abandoned her on the street. And the other one is Hassan. He's a big artist in theater arts. Yeah, the mother is. I'm so happy, you know. The brother drove him for 100 francs.
Oh la la.
Yeah. So me in Belgium, seeing all these people.
All of that honor.
Honor. I said, but if I came here alone, they would have not received me that way. But I sacrificed to work with children in the street. And these children today have permitted me to have such an honor. So I have to do more to sacrifice my arts to the kids, to the little ones. So that have stayed in my mind that I will never forget.
Which of the art here is like the most expensive?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, take me to that one. That's the one I'm taking with me when I'm leaving.
Yeah. So this one is all of them are expensive.
Yes.
This one is the most expensive one.
Okay.
This one, because this work is today, that is about 22, 23 years today.
Okay.
And this is most expensive because we have all my life story on it. This one, I did this painting during the project of the Millennium Development Goals.
Yes.
And at that time, my wife was pregnant.
Yes.
Of my first daughter, Love. You see, if you look the face, I took her picture.
Your wife's picture?
Yes, I took her picture. Then I took a picture, dip it in water.
Yes.
So all these ones I did not paint them. Is a where you dip your picture in water.
Yes.
You have some lines that comes out. So I just did the sandpapering.
Oh wow.
Then the colors that you find here are from the summit of the mountain. Have you ever gone over the summit?
I will one day, not yet.
Yeah. So when you are up the summit, you have different colors.
Yes.
So I took these colors while coming down. It became normal, like normal soil. When you go up, you have the same again. So I decided to use them that way, and I entitled it "The Queen."
Yes.
The Queen. See? And patience, this work that we have done, this one that I did with the whole work, we are not going to sell this piece of work.
Okay.
We'll sell it when you have like maybe like a charity group that want to help, you know, maybe children or any project.
I love that.
Yeah. So that is when the work will be sold.
Yeah,
The
I
two of
agree.
us, because it's signed Patience and Max Lyonga. Yeah, so we are not selling it.
Wow.
So
I feel like an artist now.
you see, and that's what I was talking about, freedom.
Yes.
And the spirit of that humility. That is it. And I'm praying that God should add more on your fingers, not here. Because I like the way you were doing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Meet your place.
Thank you, my sister. God
Now
bless you.
your lovely wife promised me some kwakoko, so we'll be heading there.
I don't know what she prepared, so I don't know.
We'll be heading there, but thank you so much for watching this and be inspired by his message and his art pieces. Hi. Let me go and take a picture of this.
Yeah.
Give me money.